Because we'll watch this and say, like, dance anime!
Anyways, my topic.
Yes, sir.
My topic is I hate content creation. Content creation sucks. And I know the reason why I bring this up was because I have like a bunch of like, and I know a lot of you guys in some respect do, create content for people to enjoy. I know that's just kind of what we want to do. I know we're kind of a small YouTube channel right now. But that's something we at least want to do in terms of like a side thing, and hopefully, I mean, that it would be crazy to be full time doing this. That would be so wild. That would be a wild dream. So
It would be a dream.
Yeah. So if you enjoy this, like, comment, subscribe. Seriously, it would help so much.
Or we send you to the place.
Or we're sending you to the place. Yeah.
Yeah, the place.
I just picture like a place called The Place, and it's just like almost going out of business, and it's just like, oh, we haven't had people come here in a while, and then just loads of people coming in. They're like, all right, boys, we're back in business. But anyways, like, I think these past, I want to say this past 6 months, or maybe even so, if we go back a year, certain points, I've just been so frustrated with the technology aspect and trying to get the motivation and all that stuff, and it's satisfying once it's all over, but during the process, there's been certain times where I'm trying to do a thing and then something crashes and something happens and the audio didn't record.
True
or I'm
that.
doing this and the camera wasn't on, and it makes me want to just absolutely just like break down and cry. I hate it.
I feel that.
I absolutely just rage. And then not only that, it kills my motivation, setting shit up. Like, and all of a sudden I'm getting stressed out, and then by the time the camera turns on, it's like I don't even want to do this anymore.
Matter of fact, we should check it right now.
Honestly, like, I don't even know if the camera's on right now. Like, we don't have enough people to kind of help out like that. That being said, like, it's just such a buzzkill sometimes, and like, I know, and it's so disheartening when like we make a video or something and it's like 10 views. And you spent like 24 plus hours of editing and all that. And it's like, oh, it's so hard, but I know you have to keep doing it. And I love it. I do. And to the soul of it, like, love it. But that's my topic.
That doesn't really get to, like, the view thing doesn't get to me. What gets to me is, and I know this is just me like thinking like that, but I always go into the trap where I like put all my effort into something, and I feel like I do it for me, obviously, because like I think you should. But then you always want people to appreciate it at least. But every time I put something out there, it always feels like no one cares.
Yeah, like you know
even
what I mean?
in our friend group, like maybe they do support us behind my back, but I feel like literally not a single one of them cares, or like no one cares. That's I fall into that pit. And
you start doubting yourself, and you start doubting your supporters, and it's like you get into this toxic like mindset. You start eating yourself apart from it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
It's bad.
Oh, it's fucking awful.
It's bad. It's so discouraging, and I have a really big problem being unmotivated, like really badly.
Yeah,
and I want to get into it, but I have a lot of reasons to blame them for that. But it's definitely hard to. When you're in the trap, you're in the trap. If you know, it sucks. It sucks.
Yeah. But anyways, you guys have any like stories at all? Do you have any like all that stuff?
I'm thinking.
Because I could get into it.
I have a story too. That's kind of it's irritating. Just because I've like an OnlyFans page.
You do?
What?
Which,
is that the place?
It's like that alone just turns people off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm lucky that I have like people I work with that like also do, so it's like cool to have people that I can like interact with and talk to and like collaborate with and stuff. But I've noticed other social medias don't like it when you have an OnlyFans / talk about your OnlyFans, and it's not fair.
Yeah, I heard there was like almost like shadow banning going on.
Shadow banning, and I think I've been shadow banned because I've realized lately, anytime I post on Twitter, when I post. Like, when I link my OnlyFans, I don't get any interactions on those posts whatsoever. None. Nobody even likes them. And then, but when I don't link my OnlyFans, then I've got interaction with it. And I'm like, that's not fair. And it shouldn't work like that.
Yeah.
Because it's like, OnlyFans is not just for people that do, like, sex work. Anybody can use OnlyFans. It's for literally anything. I'm like, I don't use it for sex work.
I'm going to review this mug on OnlyFans. That's what I'm doing.
Seriously, people use it for literally anything. And it's like, I use it for cosplay purposes. You know what I mean? So how is it fair that I can't post on Twitter the one that's the most, like, sex friendly?
Yeah.
And then they shadow ban me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's
and
frustrating.
like, even like Instagram, you can't post anything on Instagram.
Yeah.
Because Instagram hates everything.
Yeah.
And so it's like, so where do I go? Like, what sites, social media sites do I use anymore?
I can actually relate to that because I have my own OnlyFans. No, I don't. But
I was like, oh.
no. I get where she's coming from because there's a bunch of times where I've made like choreography or even freestyle, and I don't freestyle. So like when I do want to post a freestyle or whatever, I'm like, oh, this is something different. Like I'm happy with this. Like it took a lot of effort for me to put this out there because I'm the type of dancer where I'm very calculated. I like to choreograph, and that's it. And it's taken some time for me to put this together and be like, no, you are not that type of dancer. You're this type of dancer, etc. Back in the day when everyone was like, yo, Steven, in the dance circle, like, go, or they like push you in. And I'm like, I guess I gotta do it, whatever. I actually hated that shit. But what I was gonna get to is that when I post stuff that I like work really hard on, they always. I mean, there's no escaping it. It's just what we're living in right now. I always get DMCA strike, where everything gets muted.
Oh, that sucks.
That's not fair.
Instagram, TikTok, everything, and that by itself, because I have like motivation issues, that by itself makes it even worse and even more discouraging because I'm trying to put this shit out there, not even for like views or anything. The dance shit's completely for me, but I'd like to share it with people, and this shit just gets either deleted, taken off, or muted, and it's like all that for nothing. And I was like, oh, whatever, dude.
Yeah.
It's just like a big whatever, dude. You know what I mean? You just want to so that's why sometimes I feel like I slowed down with the dance shit. That's like another reason for it, and like all that shit. It just sucks.
Yeah. I feel like part of the reason why I wanted to get into this topic, and I think the one thing that spawned on it, I have another dumb topic. I told these guys already what it was. Maybe I'll talk about it next episode. But like, I went to go film a Resident Evil 8 Village came out about a week or two at the time of filming this, and I went to go play it because Resident Evil is one of my favorite things, and I actually have a really big kind of like tie to it. I think the first time I ever put myself out there was years ago. 2015, I think, was when Resident Evil 7 came out, I believe. I believe sounds about right.
Had to be 2013. No. Hold on, I got this because I'm gonna Google search this right after. It was definitely 2017.
Okay, 2017, somewhere between there. Was the first time I ever put myself out in terms of like videos.
No, it's 2018. I'm searching it up.
Videos or like content and all that. And I just decided like I'm gonna go stream this, and no one really watched. Like maybe a couple people, but like I know Steven was watching, and some people that have been on Dance Anime have been watching a little bit and just having fun interacting and all that. So that was like that's a really like it means a lot. You know what I mean? That comes from like.
Can I say it?
What is it?
I should have stuck with my gut. This is the lesson that always stick with the gut. January 24th, 2017.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I said 2017. I should have stuck with it, man. I knew it. We'll edit it out now.
But anyways, it was just I'll dub it with this voice like 2017. But it means a lot. So that being said, when I was about to say 2018, when Resident Evil 8 came out, Village, it's kind of the true sequel to 7, and I was ready to stream it, or not stream it. I was actually planning to just do a let's play of it, and pretty much I was doing it, and it crashed like 2 times while I was doing it, and I was like, I hate technology, and it was like I was so motivated to do this. 3rd time, let's go.
That happens to me all the time.
It sucks
all the time.
Anyways, the 3rd time going into it, I'm going to like a fair good hour or whatever, and it crashes again. And I remember there's probably footage unless I deleted the clip or whatever, but like I was just sitting there just like head in my hand of just like and like I was just so over it. Like I was so over it.
Yeah, that's how I get too.
And the thing that sucks too is that you're going through it and like you're trying to do these spontaneous moments and stuff, and you can't just recreate the moment. That's not genuine.
Yeah.
At least I don't think you should do that.
No.
And it's just like now I just have all this stuff like wasted, and that led me to think like, yo, I hate this stuff, and like I think until I get like all that stuff situated, it's like I kind of plan on not doing any more video game stuff. I was actually just gonna do like more just like videos on the channel and then this podcast to keep me kind of occupied with making all that stuff. But like I hate it. That being said, it's really rewarding once it works and when everything goes.
Yeah,
like,
it's a blast once it's going well.
I'll never forget like just whenever I'm streaming and then like when I'm having the chat going. And shout outs to I know there's some people on our Discord. I'll just keep it brief, like Megan and Hannah and all that stuff. Like I see them jump in my chat every now and then, and even Rowan in our Discord, which you could join. I'll put in the description. But whenever I see them, and because no one really watches my stuff, again, we are a small YouTube channel, and whenever I see someone interacting and stuff, it makes me so happy that you guys are watching, that you're choosing to spend your time to actually, you're literally like wasting your time, like watching like us on the videos and all that. And I just wanted to give up so badly, and I want to give up so badly every time. And honestly, it wasn't even until like I was so disheartened, like overall, like I was just like, I'm not gonna do anything. And I just received a comment on the YouTube channel from Blame Society. Shout out to you. Hopefully you subscribed. That's the name of the channel. And I wanted to give up so badly, but when I read the comment, it was just like, it was really aggressive for some reason. It was sarcastically aggressive, but he was just like, "You dumbass fucking rat, why you fucking underrated son of a bitch." Like pretty much it was like that. It was just like, "Why don't you have more than 100 subs? I'm so angry." But it's things like that like keep me motivated.
Yeah, for sure.
And it happened to me like, I shit you not, within the how long have we been making videos? 2 years, 1 year, or something like that. A little over a year, I think. And I think it's happened to me 3 times where I am ready to just throw it all away, but then for some reason it's like an act of God fucking puts
somebody telling you that this is what you're meant to do and you shouldn't give up.
And then there's always like a comment saying like, "Wow, like you're really good," and that's what makes me kind of continue wanting to do that. Now, if we get a bigger following, I know there's gonna be some people being like, "You fucking dipshit, you suck," and we'll see how that's
when we truly make it.
Yeah, that's when we truly make it. So we'll see how that ends up. But I just wanted to talk.
This whole thing reminds me. This is why I always say in their group chats and everything to you guys. I always do hashtag nothing ever works.
Yeah,
with technology, because nothing ever works. And the funny thing is, since the RE8 was coming out, I wanted to stream RE7 like before that, like a week before.
Great game.
And I remember I was having issues on the PS5 because apparently you can't stream it with the camera, and I wanted to stream my reactions with the camera because I don't know, it picks up VR for some reason. But anyways, it doesn't work on PS5 for streaming the face cam, and I was so motivated to do that stream. I was like, I can't wait to do this shit. And then when that shit happens, it's so discouraging, and I was just like, I literally just gave up on that game. I was like, whatever, I'm not even gonna play it. So yeah, I've been there, dude. I run into that problem all the time. And I feel like I could go on and on about a bunch of moments with content creation, but I don't know. I don't want to get that deep. It's just kind of surface level. Nothing ever works. Like literally, anytime you edit, all this stuff, everything always gets deleted. This problem happens. This happens.
Yeah.
Just that's my entire this segment in a nutshell. For me, it's just like hashtag nothing ever works. Literally, nothing just ever works.
Yeah, ever. I think like overall, do you guys think it's worth it? Like,
oh no, for 100%. Once I put out stuff, it's like it's such a good reminder to me. I was like, this is why you like doing this shit. Like especially when I did the IM video, dude. That shit. I remember watching it for the first time after I edited it, dude. I was about to cry. I was like, this is incredible that I just made this. It was funny. I feel like I was about to cry, and you walked into my room when I was watching it, and I was like, I'm not crying.
Yeah, I felt
you
bad.
ruined the first moment. That was my first
moment.
That was the first watch after. Anyways, that's those moments like that. That's the shit that I love, though. Like once you finally make the product and you watch it for the first time or whatever, and you just let it go. You're like, oh, thank God. And then you run into the freaking the self-doubt and the no one cares bullshit. Yeah, you get over it.
Honestly, you get over it. Honestly, just make the best out of it.
Yeah, do it for yourself. Like... That's my thing. I always do it for myself, but it would be nice.
Yeah.
For someone to care.
And if you're out there like small YouTube trying to do that,
keep doing it, man.
Just keep doing it. If you got a phone and that's all you got, just do it. If you use what you have at your disposal, because
I can't even say I'm such a hypocrite with that.
I know you are like definitely like a perfectionist.
I'm a perfectionist.
I think honestly, just do it, because honestly, I have a $400 preamp with a $1,600 laptop with a $2,000 setup camera stuff, and I have 110 subscribers, and we've been doing this for a year or two.
It is what it is.
Just do it. That's all I gotta say.
I can't like wholeheartedly say that because I'd be such a hypocrite. But no, for real, just do it. Even though I don't do it myself, and my friends tell me to do it all the time. But I don't know. I'm just so perfectionist when it comes to this shit. It sucks. With the motivation issues, it's so bad. It's so bad. I have problems.
Yeah, that's like my only like true advice. And like, comment, and subscribe if you like this stuff. But any other stories or any like hardships you guys went through, or do like?
Not that I want to say, no.
Do you enjoy? Do you actually enjoy content creation? Is
So,
something you pursue or something like that?
The one thing that's making me like not want to leave is I have this one fan on my OnlyFans who is just these...
He's your only fan? No.
Well, I mean, I have 3 now who have stayed since the beginning, and they're so great. But I have one.
That's dope.
Who he is just the sweetest dude. He always pays like months and months and months in advance. Like, this dude has been with me since the moment he's been with me since I had my Patreon. Came over to my OnlyFans, he's paid like 6 months in advance, like, it's not going anywhere. Every time he does it, he pays like months in advance. He's always buying customs. He likes all my photos. He's always so sweet when he messages me. And I'm like, if I didn't have him, I don't think I would keep doing this.
That's true.
It really is.
Because he's like the only one that stuck with me this whole time. Even when I'm like having bad mental health days, and I talk about it on there sometimes, you know what I mean? And he's always so supportive. Like, I want you to know, Makoto, you are the person who is keeping me doing this. It's you. If you ever see this, I love you.
But like, and like, not only that, I want to talk about like, it's so discouraging to see other bigger people go at it, and when you look at your numbers, and and I know it's not really healthy to compare, like, it's really just not a fair comparison, but like, it's so easy to look at certain like YouTubers or what have you, and you compare, especially if like, say I'm looking at other like anime YouTubers or whatever, or other personality based YouTubers, and it's like, what am I doing? And it's like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get it. I get it.
Sometimes I'm like, my content is like high quality, like, it's really good, and like,
Yeah.
these girls have low quality nothing,
Yeah.
and they have like 50,000 followers. Like, how is that even possible?
Yeah, I like, literally,
that's the worst, isn't it?
Yeah, I fall under the mind too, where like, I look at that stuff and I eat myself alive.
Yeah, me too.
I eat myself alive like a bunch of carpenter
Me
ants with
too.
a piece of 2x4.
I always just fall into the trap where I watch someone or something, and I'm like, if I had what they have, I know I can do that. Like, I know for a fact I can do that.
But I want to talk about like,
If not, do it better.
Yeah, I say
Wow.
that sometimes too.
Wow.
that's how I hype myself up too. I always say I could do that, but better. That's actually how I got into like acting, by the way.
I know I can do it.
When I was a kid, all I said growing up when I seen kids on TV is, I could do that better. I could do that better.
Really?
Wow.
No, 100%.
I feel like you gotta do that to yourself.
That's
I
a
think.
good attitude.
It's a good attitude.
Just don't really.
I have the X factor. Like, you have the X. I know. I got the X factor.
Yeah.
You don't. No, okay. Yeah, but that's kind of how you have to be,
You
though.
just gotta think highly of yourself.
No, I shit you
And
not.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, this will be a different topic. I won't talk about it now, but I want to talk about how I unsubbed and like muted and
Oh, true.
and blocked a bunch of YouTubers, a group of YouTubers. I'm gonna say,
I've done that.
and it's not. I love their shit.
Yeah, no, I've fallen to this too. Yeah.
I love their shit, and I'll talk about it in a different topic. I don't know when, but I love their shit. They fall underneath the same like anime kind of group, and it's just like,
It just messes with you mentally.
but when I see them like recommended to me, and I see how everyone's talking about it, and they're the hottest thing, it's so hard to compare my channel to them. Or, like, it's easy to compare it, but
It's
like,
not fair to.
it's not fair to. And it really just puts a downer on me.
I relate.
So I told myself, like, until I think I am ready, like, until I think this channel is ready to, like, go 1-to-1, and we could, like, with their stuff, like, that's when I'll, like, actually go back. And because I think the one thing that killed me was that I had an idea for a video, and it was supposed to be like revolutionary, and it was like nothing I could pull off with the size of my channel. And then they fucking did it, and everyone's like,
That's
wow.
the worst. That happens to me too. I'm like, I have this
Yeah.
idea, and I see someone else do it, or someone's like, I don't know, man. I was like, I want to be the trailblazer. I want it to be me.
Yeah.
Like, you're just ripping my idea. But
But-
are you? You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I have
get it,
so
get
many
it.
like just wonky ideas in my head that I want to do, and I mean I don't want to go into the details because you probably deduce who I'm talking about.
It's fairly easy.
But they pretty much had an idea, like, and it was a revolutionary idea, never done before on YouTube, and it's like there was no way I could do it. But when I cross that bridge, I'll do it when it's plausible. And then they did it, and I was like, "You motherfuckers!" And it was just like such a big like fuck.
Yeah.
Oh god damn it! You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
Yeah, that's why I do the same thing. It's like I really like their content, or I want to stick around, but I can't stick around right now. It's just bad for me. I can't do it.
yeah. So whenever I like, it's like almost like me shunning myself. It's not really for them; it's for me.
Yeah.
And when I think that my energy matches their energy, and
I think it's healthy.
no, yeah.
I think it's being self-aware.
Yeah, as long as
It's good to cut toxic things out of your life.
yeah,
You know?
That's not necessarily toxic.
But if it's toxic to you,
Yeah.
then it's
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 toxic.
you-
relatively
yeah.
toxic.
yeah. If it's making you like
Yeah.
think badly and all
Yeah,
that,
yeah,
Then
yeah.
it's toxic and you cut it out. That's it.
Yeah.
Even if it's
Yeah.
not toxic, if it is toxic to you and it makes you feel bad about yourself, cut it out.
That's
You
the
don't need it.
truth. That's
Yeah.
the real truth, and nothing but the truth.
All right, this has been the Dance Anime Podcast. If you liked it, please like, comment, and subscribe, and please give us like all the thumbs up, 5-star ratings. I'm not sure how it works on all the podcast services, and all that stuff. I think it's just like rating stuff. But
I
anyways,
have no idea.
yeah, I have
No
no
idea.
idea. But once we get it up on the podcast services, I'll make sure to tell you what to do. All I know is that whatever gets us at the highest rating possible, please do it. Again, like, comment, subscribe, share it with your friends, because I know there's a friend that has a friend that has a friend that would probably enjoy this stuff, and
Or else we'll send you to the place.
we will send
Send you to the
you
place.
the place. You don't want to go there, we'll send you there. But yeah, this has been the first episode of the Dance Anime Podcast, and hopefully to many more as we record these weekly. That's what we said, weekly, right? Right, guys?
Yeah.
I didn't say anything.
Yeah.
You tell me what to do.
I'm not
and-
committed. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in
See
the
ya.
next episode. Peace out.